Good day, global crypto enthusiasts. This is 88 Fantastic coming to you on Wednesday, February 2nd, 2019. A quick look at the market here before we get into our news. We got a mixed bag of goodie news for y'all today. From yesterday, we've seen Bitcoin have a little bit of a slide, a little bit backwards, about 50 bucks backwards from yesterday. Movers and shakers of the day. What's nice to see here, we've been talking about Litecoin since early January, and at one point last night, it actually passed Bitcoin Cash. But fully expect to see Litecoin possibly even take over EOS to go into the 4 spot here. Give it about 2 more weeks and we should see that happen. What else is moving up here? Binance with the announcement of their debit card system. They've moved up. I got one of my wishes. Fake Satoshi finally bumped out of the top 10. Hopefully in the next 2 to 3 months we'll see this project completely broke and out of the crypto market. What else we got here? Maker's still moving up. It's still moving up and it's still not even getting that much volume, so there's not a whole bunch. We had another nice one there. Augur still, well, it's still not doing too bad. What we wanted to look at was where's our next line of resistance for Bitcoin here? We keep talking about the price, we might as well look at its resistance. So right now we're sitting at a little over 3,400. That's still a little bit higher than there, so we're gonna have to go backwards a few months. And our last line of resistance is around 32.35. So the next week or so will be very important to see what happens. Are we going to drop down from 34 down to 32? Or are we going to maintain 34 and bounce back up to 36, 37? We're not quite sure. But let's have a look how much volume we got coming in here. We're still at 16.5 billion per 24 hours. So even though we're sitting at 111 and Bitcoin slide, we're still seeing a lot of heavy volume right now. So more traders beating up on the weak stacks. So let's get started here. We'll start with my home one here. We got a mixed bag of goodies here. Like the bear market is just seriously crushing so many businesses right now. But at the same time, the best thing about this bear market is the crypto projects that are the majority of them that are getting bounced out are the pieces of shit to begin with. And it's pretty odd that the rare solid project is actually taking a bit of a bath. So let's get on with it. In Canada, Blockchain Association merges with Chamber of Digital Commerce. Canada's largest blockchain trade association, the Chamber of Digital Commerce, has united with the Blockchain Association of Canada, BAC, which will now go by the Chamber of Digital Commerce of Canada. The merger was announced in a press release posted on the Chamber of Digital Commerce website on February 5th. The article goes on to say Canada's blockchain leaders and government would like to see a strong and coordinated blockchain ecosystem that is ready and able to effectively collaborate with policymakers to ensure the industry in Canada will thrive. In October of 2018, Cointelegraph reported that the Canadian Border Services Agency agreed to a trial blockchain shipping solution that was created by IBM. A blockchain implemented system would okay, I'm going to skip the work, so I'm missing half my teeth, and allow for the automation of distribution and trade processes, in addition to decreasing the costs and reduce the margin for error. Canada has become a leading nation in crypto and blockchain space due to its favorable regulatory regime, low energy costs, innovation, and high internet speed. Which is awesome, but they're not telling you the one negative about being blockchain Canada is our capital gains at 50%. So that's good news, though. Like I said, in a bear market, it's still nice to see. And as I talked before, government of Canada had been they're one of the few countries that have invited Andreas Antonopoulos in to come in and speak, and he was received with welcome arms. That was quite a while ago, but it's still we've got a number of banks that have signed their own blockchain as well. So continuing on, Red Bull announces world's first Formula One cryptocurrency sponsorship deal. Sorry, I'm still just waking up here. Red Bull, Aston Martin have announced a partnership between themselves and a cryptocurrency company. The deal between FutureCoin and the 6th most winning car constructors in the racing championship is the first of its kind for Formula One. Whilst other sporting teams have also started to embrace blockchain technology and digital assets in some way, crypto's disruption of professional sports remains niche. Perhaps with a huge name like Red Bull Aston Martin announcing their latest crypto sponsor, more teams from other sports will seek similar opportunities to explore cutting edge technology moving forward. This is pretty cool. If anybody watches the UFC, you would have seen that uh, Litecoin is also sponsoring the UFC now and getting their name in there as well. So moving on. Bitcoin bear mauls another victim. Crypto exchange CoinSquare lays off a third of their employees. We've been seeing this more and more right now, and it's pretty hard to pay your staff when your transaction volume is been cut just as bad as the market's been cut down. So what's nice, it's good to see at least CoinSquare had human beings working there, whereas most of the exchanges, if people didn't know, don't have anybody working there, and it's somebody that just owns a program, and it's an exchange, and it's all bot run anyway. So the article goes on to say, it has already been a tough few months for the crypto industry, and nobody is feeling that more than crypto-related employees who have been dropping like flies in the recent weeks. Very true. Canadian-based cryptocurrency exchange CoinSquare is the next crypto firm to lay off workers as the market goes through difficult times. CoinSquare has reportedly laid off 40 employees, which equates to approximately a third of their staff. Cryptocurrency exchanges are currently feeling the brunt of increased regulatory requirements and the massive decrease in Bitcoin prices. More on ongoing crypto-related layoffs. As with many crypto-related businesses over the past year who are attempting to grow and expand, CoinSquare has been a victim of its own success amidst a downward spiraling market. Last July, they laid off 20 staff in a plan to restructure while expanding into other markets such as their Japanese crypto exchange platform. Back in December, the exchange announced it would be entering 25 new markets across the EU while acquiring the crypto wallet provider BlockEQ. So again, if you've ever run your own business and when you get into these situations and you're forced to lay people off and you know you're in the right market, you can't be laying off people and expanding at the same time. Get a base and make it solid, then you expand. Like all these people that just basically figured they were going to take off with the bull run in 2017 and early 18 before the bear market kicked in. And nobody planned for a human market to go up and down. It's just, why are you expanding when you can't even look after your own to begin with? Crypto exchange Kraken secures blockbuster $4 billion valuation after $100 million mega deal. Following the completion of the largest deal in the cryptocurrency sector year to date, major US and Europe-based crypto exchange Kraken is set to raise a funding round valuing the company at around $4 billion. On February 4th, as CCN reported, Kraken acquired crypto facilities for over $100 million, becoming a regulated futures and index products operator in Europe. Fantastic news. Kraken says, Kraken launches futures trading via nine-figure deal. Will soon close a fundraising round at a $4 billion valuation. Has 100 devs and still growing, reveals consumer-friendly rebranding and launches the first podcast to show juicy inner workings of a crypto company. Super cool stuff. They go on to say, we are excited to introduce eligible clients to these industry-leading futures and index products. Over the coming months, our teams will continue to enhance and expand these offerings. We've got great stuff in store for traders and institutional clients in 2019, says CEO of Kraken, Jesse Powell. So the big three right now, Kraken, Coinbase, Binance, these are the ways to get in. They've been solid with everything that they've pumped out so far. That's about it for that one there. So let's move on to our next little bit. Crypto fund assets at an all-time high despite the bear market. Man, I'm getting tired of hearing bear market. Some pointers from the article, 239 new crypto-related investment and venture funds pulled up their shutters in 2018, according to Crypto Fund Research. Total assets under management by the 741 funds the company tracks now exceeds $10 billion. While the boom largely came in 2018, 42 funds shut down in the later part of this year. So that's just the funds, but in total, funds, VCs, crypto projects themselves, in 2018, there was just under 2,000 companies that actually shut down. A record 239 crypto funds launched in 2018, leading to a record amount of assets under management. However, fund closures also spiked according to the crypto fund research. According to new research, the last 12 months have provided a tumultuous year for investment funds looking to ride the late 2017 boom in cryptocurrencies. Again, we just talked about in the last article, people expanding and then people ending having to shut down, sorry. Equally predictably, according to Josh Nasda, CEO of Crypto Fund Research, the ensuing 3 quarters of the year saw a market downturn in interest prices as volume settled into a steady year-long decline. Since that time, he says, we have seen not only fewer launches, but an increasing number of funds being dissolved. We expect this trend to continue in the short term. Only 10 new funds came online in December, with crypto prices also standing somewhere at like 1/6 of where they were in January. It provides something of a correlation between the two metrics. The new interest in the crypto space during the year meant that almost 20% of all new hedge funds created in 2018 were crypto driven. Similarly, around a quarter of all new U.S. venture capital funds were dedicated to investing into this technology. Overall, the sector is dominated by smaller concerns, with over half having less than 5 employees and a similar number having less than 10 million in assets under management. The top 10 largest crypto funds. Of the 39 crypto fund research identifies as having assets of more than 100 million, it lists its top 10 as being Arrington XRP Capital, Block Tower Capital, Brian Kelly Capital Management, Digital Currency Group, Fambushi Capital, Galaxy Digital Assets Fund, Metastable Capital, Pantera, Polychain, and Protocol Capital. It notes that this top 10 is in no particular order and is based primarily on their overall performance. And to end the article, Galaxy Digital head, high-profile crypto bull and former Goldman Sachs partner Michael Novogratz has repeatedly used social media and interviews to note how difficult the year 2018 has been for investors. This is also the guy that keeps coming out and price predicting completely, utterly wrong, and has never been right once, unless he's met the developers before they were even known to anybody on this planet, when they're all worth pennies, and then he put his billions in them, like Ethereum and like EOS, before anybody else had a chance. Then they open it up for everybody else. So that's what I think of Novogratz and Galaxy Capital. So. And our last little bit of news, CoinSeed launches its SEC-filed crowdfunding campaign and invites people to join. As CoinSeed, a platform for cashback rewards and spare change investment in cryptocurrency, gears up to scale its business, it has announced the launching of its SEC-filed crowdfunding campaign, inviting anybody else to join. According to the SEC filing, CoinSeed expects to offer CrowdNote security with a target of 25,000 securities, each valued at $1. The deadline to reach the target of 25,000 is set for February 28th. Simplifying cryptocurrency investment, CoinSeed is looking to solve problems that have been affecting many people looking to invest in cryptocurrencies. It allows users to link their debit card or credit card to an app, and when they are making purchases with their cards, any spare change goes into their investment portfolio, consisting up to 13 different currencies. So another word for this in our space, is in the crypto space, is called dust. Your pennies, the stuff you're not going to use. This is actually pretty cool. The platform also allows users to use free cryptocurrency by simply shopping offline or using online using their linked cards. Simply put, it gives users cashback rewards in the form of cryptocurrencies. The aim of CoinSeed is to make it easy for people to enter the crypto world and allow them to earn cryptocurrencies. This is absolutely awesome news. As like I said earlier in the video, now that we're starting to see all of the majority of the pieces of shit in the crypto market that are still crushing this space, finally, finally starting to shut down, and now we're starting to see the good stuff. We're starting to see second, third, fourth generation. We're starting to see the new tech come in because people have seen what's been wrong in the space, and now they're starting to whatchamacallit, they're learning from everybody else's mistakes. Oh my God! Since we started the video, Binance Coin, come on! You were top 10. Damn, a couple hundred thousand. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. So this is 88, fantastic, signing out. Take care, y'all.